Becky. I'm here to do another video for our virtual WACKY. Yeah, it's going to be really good. We're going to do a stop motion animation today. I'm going to try and go through the steps with you. So for anyone who doesn't know what that is basically creating a video through taking lots of photos together. It's really fun, and it's something you can just have a little play with. So yeah, there's a few steps to begin with. Stage one is to get yourself a really nice space to shoot your animation in. I think a white wall or a sheet is a really good thing to have. Stage two is to make yourself a little storyboard, okay? So something like this. It can be detailed like mine has been, or it can be some rough sketches, just so you know roughly what you're going to do. So mine, I've kind of done some cartoon drawings, a little plot of what's going to happen. And yeah, so another thing you need to consider is your lighting. Is there enough light? Do you need some lamps? And also your props. What are you going to use prop wise? And how many photos per second of film you're going to need. So as a rough guide, you need about 10 to 15 photos per second. So that means that for 30 seconds of video, that's 360 images. Quite a lot. So for your props, it's completely up to you what you use. I've got a little lizard thing here and some plants. You can make some props as well, which is pretty cool. Anything you fancy. Also, another thing that's good to have is a tripod. Now, if you're like me, you may not own a tripod, so you can make one really easily just using a tub or a block, some glue tack. You can place your phone on top of it, squeeze it against it, and that will hold it up and hold it really tight. Okay. So the next thing you'll need to do is on your phone or your iPad or your device is download the stop motion app. This one here is the best, or the one that I've been using. So it's just a little blue symbol with a camera in it. Once you've got that, we're basically ready to start. So on this app you can have a little play around, but the basics that you need to know is this is to take the photo. This here is a timer, which is really useful, so you don't need to take photos, or you can do it yourself by pressing the button. Okay, once you're on this, you can have a little play, see what you can create. Perfect. So once you have your setup, you have your app downloaded, your camera and its tripod, your props where you want them to be. Basically, what you do is check everything's in your frame. You take a picture. And once you've taken a picture, you move your prop a tiny little bit, and then you take another picture. And you just repeat this process, remembering what I was talking about before, how many frames per second and how jittery or smooth you want it to be. So the more photos you take with the less movement, the less jittery it will be. So as I say, you just move your prop a little bit, take another picture, and once you've done this a few times, you can press down in the right hand corner. Oh no, sorry, my bad. You can press here at the top, press play, and you see how it moves a little bit. Also, the other option is to, when you're on your camera, you can set up a grid, which is cool. And if you do it this way, I think this is more for if you don't have a tripod, but if you can see, it's good because you can take a picture, and then what it does is it keeps that picture on the screen, so when you move it, you can see the distance travelled. So that's also really cool. Now the second way to do it, there is one other option, which is actually how I did it. This is the way that I like, is I click on the camera, I click on the timer, and I put it to a picture every second. Now for this method, if you are going to do it, the one thing you need to consider is that you don't want to be in the screen because it'll catch you. So for this one, what I did was I tied some string to my prop, which meant that I didn't have to be in the screen. So I'll show you. Oh, so on the timer you can just press go. It will take the pictures for you, and you can slowly move your prop in and out of the screen, just little bits. And what that does is it just captures the motion. Do we get the idea? Okay, so the following 2 videos are 2 that I made. Have lots of fun with it, have a play, and we would love to see what you create. So feel free to send us any of your stop motion videos. Thank you. Enjoy.